When you're born into a fire, let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping now. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Boku no mirai wa dare ni mo
Hello, stream.
Hello and welcome. Thank you all very much for joining us on this marvelous Tuesday evening. I almost forgot what day it was. So,
It's just a Monday. Don't forget it.
yeah, it's not Monday. I would have been at work all day again. Speaking of
Mondays
that,
suck.
I hope you all got out there and voted today. If you're in America, voting day, very important. I know it's a little late, but yeah, maybe you're on the West Coast. That being said, other announcements. On Twitch and Discord, there's a new animated emote. I see that Dark Dice has already utilized it over there. It's a flying dragon made by the wonderful Aurora. I appreciate you, Aurora.
I got it. I gotta
It
get
is an
you.
excellent bit of pixel art.
It is.
gotta
Yes,
get used to the
there
camera.
there are more to come, and I guess the animation gifts has been revealed to everyone. Each
Yep.
of you will get a little animated thing based on the thing I either sent you or asked you about.
Very nice.
I can't wait.
Sadly, I only have so many slots of animated emotes, so we'll see what happens there.
Choose
let's
whichever one
chat
you
about-
enjoy.
I will bring all of my followers.
Oh, actually, yeah. You can do You can do an entire chat vote. Vote which one do you want to have as an emote.
It's possible. Other than that, I don't think. Well, I do have something that I guess I can get out of the way real quick. Asker, you get 5 fate points. Aurora, you get 6 fate points. Ashra, you get 3 fate points. Shirku, you get 4 fate points.
Ooh.
Cypher, you get 5 fate points. Zestrava, you get 4 fate points. Like, I guess.
I can promise chat this. My fate points will go to making Asker's life hell.
My fate points will probably
My
go
favorite.
to helping that not happen.
I still
Oh.
have 20 fate points, so y'all gotta have fun.
Mine will keep to
Ooh, I've been munching
keeping
away at your
people
fate
alive at
points.
critical locations.
Mm-hmm. And people keep giving me more. That being said, Asker, if you won't mind.
Sorry, I'm yelling at the cat. We're having a stare off currently. Last time we fought some. We fought some demons. A whole bunch of demons, in fact. What did you? Oh, you just okay. Fought a whole bunch of demons. After fighting a whole bunch of demons, we thankfully successfully made it to the city that we've been slowly, and by slowly I mean faster than any normal ship could cruise speed, into the beautiful city, which none of you can see, but we can see. Because it is our current map thing that we're on, and it's so cool looking. And then we got a whole bunch of really awesome lore background stuff about Ellen's ascension and all that cool stuff.
And betrayal. Don't forget the betrayal.
And betrayal. Why am I having a hard time finding you on Twitch? Want to see the cool new emote? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that was most of my recap, I think. Shirku basically one-shot a Balor. That was cool. The rest of us,
Accidentally.
I did some damage.
we all did some very minuscule amount of addition to that. But they basically one-shot Dragon.
That was accidental. I didn't mean to.
Oh,
I
and,
didn't take any of
forgot-
that into account for how I created and formulated what you're dealing with next.
Definitely not.
But also, I have
It
put the
doesn't
thing
terrify
into
me.
the D&D chat for you guys, so that you may see it in big.
I found Twitch.
Alright. Well, that being said, you find yourselves in front of Nova. I'm trying to recall what time of day it was for you all.
I don't actually remember. I just know that we finished asking our questions.
We asked questions. I threw love notes at Dragons with Bondos.
We got stuck inside of a tower. Each got to have one free critical question, which Ashra didn't want to answer once. I think. What was it got to? Aurora, yeah.
Cypher and Aurora sassed each other.
We did.
Yeah.
Nova's gonna look at you all after answering the last of the question and bringing up the last bit of information. I'm going to convene with Ellen and work on the next best strategy of how best to move along and get our goals met. Until then, you have the rest of the day. It's probably about midday right now. I apologize, but you will not be able to leave this tower.
Astra was like looking forward to like, oh, you're going somewhere. We're going. She's like, no. Draconic roar. Head thrown back like a husky tantrum.
That's all right, Sashra. You'll be able to leave the tower.
No.
But I need to get my hands on an ornate dagger.
Oh.
If you need any spell components of the sort, let me know what they are and I will get them fetched for you.
Ah, that reminds me. What did you need that ornate dagger for again, Cypher?
Don't worry about it.
Special thing. Oh, Cypher, since we have the rest of the day, experiment time? Also, Zastrava, experiment time?
Yeah, experiment time?
Not for you.
One per day.
It's potion experience. It's not as dangerous.
The last time I gave
One per person.
something that you gathered and made to somebody, they died.
We don't talk about
I
that.
will happily go along with this.
As long as I get my dagger.
Easily agree.
I didn't mean to.
Kitty!
Oh, okay. Anyway, off we go. Time for magical potions and possible Cypher banishing me. She'll kind of mutter that last part as she kind of walks away.
Time to try and crawl up the tower.
So are you going up the stairs, like to another portion?
Yeah.
So as you walk out and start to go up the stairs, following after Nova, because he went up as well.
Okay.
You watch as you go up. You know you were pretty high up. Like you thought maybe there's room for one more.
And the air's pretty thin here. Like, yeah.
You just keep walking.
Mhm.
And you see him just get eventually. Are you keeping pace with him or trying to like sneak and hide behind him?
Yeah, no, keeping pace. Like, he knows where I'm at for now, and we'll just wait until he's gone, and it'll be good.
You watch as he comes to a stop, puts his hand forward, and the metal seems to shape, and then he walks through a door that wasn't
Okay,
there
we're going
before.
after.
Going after him?
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Nothing about this sounds sketchy at all. Cheeto. That's the camera.
Kitty!
See, this is. Yeah. Sorry, it should be +3
I don't think it
for
matters.
proficiency. Oh! Oh! That's a nat 20, my lads and ladies, for voting for chaos.
Beautiful.
Speaking of voting,
It's perfect.
I'm here.
As you quickly and hurriedly... Are you in the dragon form right now? Yes.
And so we just slink right up behind him.
You watch as this room isn't even fully formed yet as he's walking into it. It's all like coming together out of metal and like slowly accumulating into what looks to be a study / bedroom. He just looks at you
What
as
kind of metal? I want to
uh,
lick it.
some sort of liquid metal.
Oh! That still doesn't stop me from licking it. That's fascinating.
Are you licking it?
Yeah.
Can you please give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, the chaos. We're already getting into this, are we?
Mhm. Look
And we
there.
never saw Mila again.
Oh,
To
we
be
already
fair, you
don't-
haven't been.
Yeah, see, we haven't been seeing Mila. We've been seeing Ashra.
Oh, hey! It's a 19!
I guess we'll just not see Ashra again, and then we'll see a new version of Mila and Ashra with a different name.
So you take half damage.
Yeah. Mhm.
You take 18 points of damage. As whatever it is poison damage. I don't know if you're resistant to that at all.
I don't think so.
It does not taste good. Like, it just leaves a... Ugh.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
this
so
is
we're-
something you'd feed, like, if you wanted to kill a T-Rex quickly.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. So I can definitely taste the poison. We're just like,
I don't recommend that.
we'll just have like the heat of the tongue, like just melt it back into the floor.
You watch as the metal, just as it goes into the floor, just and like as a liquid almost,
Mhm.
until everything sort of solidifies in this room. And there are now books on the study, a couple of gold coins shown about.
Nova has learned how to distract the dragon so you can get work done. Yeah, we'll follow the line of treats.
Are you munching them up as you're going?
Yeah, we're just going one by one. We'll just flip.
Alright.
Flip.
So you get about 30 gold in as you're just
Ooh.
following the trail. And then you look around
Mhm.
and you can see the outside.
Oh, nice.
You're kind of like, but it looks like you're in a cage.
Oh no!
No.
A bird cage of sorts. And as you like try and like go shoot through like the middle, like where there should be like opening holes, it's still metal. You can just see through it. If you're going to keep causing a problem, I'll just leave you up there.
That reminds me, Ashra's missing from the main group, isn't she?
Yes, Astra is. So Aurora.
Aurora, Zestrava, and Cypher, time for potion times. And
As
possible
for-
banishment.
Aster's joining that crew for safety reasons.
You're the supervisor, Asker?
I sure am. Someone needs to supervise them.
You're just being paranoid.
I've seen what all of you do when I leave you less than supervised. Many occasions.
To be fair, I only died because I was following his advice.
And now we're going to him again. And thusly,
This
I'm
is my
sitting
idea,
here.
though. This is entirely my idea. So, well, okay. Banishment was his idea first. Banish me first.
You're asking me to banish you?
Oh, that's one way to leave.
He's
it going.
curious.
Now, this is an interesting proposition.
Oh, and while you're thinking about it, she's just gonna take a piece of paper and start kind of writing down some Dwarvish translations for you to start learning.
You making him learn is going to be a very difficult proposition. He's not as studious as you'd expect.
I'd rather not read him that book.
I feel this could be a equal exchange. How long you want to be banished for?
Well, preferably not the whole minute. I suppose as long as you wish. Once again, not the whole minute.
He's just gonna point at you, do a hand gesture. 59 seconds. Boop.
Hey, Aurora.
Yep.
High or low?
Oh no.
Oh no!
No.
Does he time it right?
Low.
Aurora, as that I rolled a 100.
Oh no.
Oh wow!
I'm curious if this is gonna be good or bad.
Or no,
Maybe
that's a
both.
1. Never mind.
Oh,
That is a. I was like, wait, 100. That's a 1. 00. Yeah. Aurora. As you're shunted out of this reality, you find yourself back in a clear field. You see people dancing in the distance. The breeze is just swaying the grass through the field.
interesting. Just kind of flips over the table or paper and starts writing.
What paper?
Oh, did the paper not come with her?
No,
Oh no.
you're just in a plane of Celestia.
Okay.
Oh no.
So Shirku, you're keeping this, or Cypher, you're keeping this for 59 seconds.
I did say that.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh no. Of all times not to roll a 1.
If you
This
had
is
said
one of
54 seconds, we'd be fine.
them. Oh.
So Aurora, what are you doing right now?
Rip.
She's just kind of probably going to sit down, meditate a little, wait for her to return back to not Celestia.
So you're sitting, you're waiting, counting the time. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh yeah, is there a time difference?
I
even
can't
think about
remember.
Time dilation is always fun.
1 storm harbor, 2 storm harbor, 3 storm harbor, 4 storm. Just counting, keeping yourself in pace. Gets to 50. Gets to 53. Gets to 59. 60. And you're back.
What's I love it.
Hey, Oscar, Celestia's very beautiful this time of day. So I do in fact go to the celestial realm. So that's neat. But also,
That's
you were
good.
really close to not bringing me back there, Cypher.
Cypher's gonna do his own experiment while she's gone.
Oh,
Oh no.
He's going to have a magic circle on the ground, a binding of Celestia.
No.
Got him.
can you please pop that up again for me?
Are you doing what you're doing?
No.
So,
Poor Aurora.
so you finish this just as she's appearing, because casting time is 1 minute.
Cypher's gonna walk out of the circle and go, Aurora, I myself would like to perform an experiment. Please walk out of the circle.
Just give me a few seconds to stop the panic, because you were very close to hitting a whole minute.
Well, was I? I guess I could try again, and this time.
No.
Oh, Cypher's outside the circle.
Oh, she's gonna try stepping out.
In which Rin must go through the doors.
I can't imagine that this is. I mean, it could be really good for the celestial soul. The fire inside of her that she went back to heaven.
Cypher, high or low?
Whoa.
Aurora, as you try and like walk out, you don't want to walk out. You're fine inside.
I'm actually quite fine in the circle.
Intriguing.
Strange.
You'll feel like moving in an hour. Might want to come find me. I'll try to be scarce. And Cypher's just gonna walk away.
Potions! I need your magic.
So, Cypher, you use the components, right?
Yes,
The 100 gold?
I did.
Okay. Making sure.
That's why I don't share my gold with people.
Because you spend it on stupid shit like this?
Hey, it is good to know that at least winter is affected by Magic Circle.
Why is that good?
We might need to trap her or keep her out of something.
Why?
Specifically, the clone of her.
Actually, as Cypher's walking away, he's like, "Hey, princess, you should go in there and help her out."
Cypher just squints at you and goes, "That seems illogical."
I didn't tell you what the circle did. I just put a circle down and asked her to walk out of it.
Cypher, you were
Ask her
supposed to
to
help
go
me with
offer her
potions
hand.
too.
I'm not gonna step in, but I'll go offer my hand.
Aurora's actually going to tug you in.
Oh no.
What do you want me to roll?
Oh, this is going great.
So,
I was trying to help you out of the circle.
Asker,
Doesn't wanna
as
be
you
in the
put your
circle
hand
alone.
in the circle, you don't want to pull your hand out. And then Aurora tries to pull you in. And you don't want to pull yourself out. So you go in the circle.
This is a nice circle. I see why you like it in here.
Cypher, potion time. She'll kind of pull out her alchemy set that's been enhanced. Also says Strava, potion time.
Oh, I'm well aware. I have been mentally preparing myself for this day to come again.
She'll kind of put out her hand, not putting it out close enough to the edge of the circle. Can you come here or give me the components or the bag so I may take out the components?
Yeah, so I grab the bag and I hold it open for you.
Is it over the circle?
Yeah, it's like by the circle.
So she'll start taking out demon parts.
All the assorted demon parts
Yep.
that Shirku has
Did you
not.
guys crush the hearts?
Cypher
I
has.
yeah.
Cypher's. Oh, Cypher! Don't forget the hearts. I
thought he did press the hearts.
don't know. He never rolled.
I didn't, because I got distracted by the new soul mechanic I got going on.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, might as well do that.
So
I guess
Cypher,
hearing about the hearts, he will head back, but he's gonna stay next to Strava. He's like, "This is fascinating. Do you have something I can throw at them?"
I hand you some playing dice. Like a deck of cards.
He's just gonna flip cards at them just to see what he's more curious about this interaction now.
Cypher, please stop. I would like to make potions or poisons. I don't know which will come from this. Also, might need your magic. Might need her
Oh, yeah.
magic.
Just bring the potion vial over, and I'll work on it.
So Aurora's gonna try making a whole bunch of different like concoctions with all the ingredients she has with the demon stuff.
you have a list of all of your ingredients, correct?
Yes.
Because I did not write down what all you got.
Everything.
I put it in the group bag of holding, which is Strava's bag of holding.
Yeah, so I think we wrote it down somewhere.
I could scroll up, but that's going to be more difficult than just going into this. Oh, excuse me.
We had femurs, ribs, teeth, arm bones, brain, black horns. 6 sets of eyes, 20 pounds of hide, 40 pounds of scales.
And I got 3 vials of blood, 1 from each of the creatures.
Yes.
Can I throw the dull end of the spear at him?
Uh-oh. The
What are you
party
trying to
violence
throw?
begins.
My spear.
Are you trying to like dip it in the potion, or are you trying to throw the spear out of the area?
I'm trying to throw my spear at Cypher, who's throwing playing cards at us.
Roll
really
it
want-
with
yeah.
disadvantage.
You see, Rin, you don't, at this point, you don't need to make monsters. You just have to set us in situations and we'll just find violence to be the answer as is.
Hey, Cypher,
I like the way.
Yes.
does a 24 hit you?
Oh God, yeah, that would hit me.
Hey, Cypher,
Yeah.
The dull side
I
of
think
the
you're
spear.
missing a D8.
Throwing it backwards.
I think you're missing a
Oh.
D8 for your
Okay.
radiant. Hey, Cypher, you take 30 points of damage as
Oh.
the sphere just and just chucks right into you, and then appears right back in Asker's hand.
Does it?
Yes,
Because the sphere, I would say, is celestial in origin.
yes.
Oh.
That's probably why it was at disadvantage.
Cypher has concluded his experiment.
What all should I roll for these potions? 'Cause she
Uh,
doesn't really know what she's going to make. She also doesn't know all of Cypress' spells that he can try to infuse. But she can try to make a really necrotic poison.
You guys give me a list of where it all is. Or did you
Oh,
just...
yeah.
I actually have the perfect spell if you're trying to make a necrotic potion.
Oh, fun.
Also depends on the type of potion.
Oh.
This is a good spell for that.
Definitely going to be trying to make a super necrotic poison, though, because she can infuse her own key and then his spell into it.
Okay. One vial of blood from each of them, right?
Yep.
The scales, is it equal, like 20 pounds from each?
You just probably.
Because you had black and white Abishai to take from.
Yeah. Then I would definitely be 20 of each.
Do you remember whose eyes you got?
All of their eyes. There were 6, or there were
So 2 from...
yeah, there were 6 bodies, so 2 each from each body. She got a lot of eyes. She has 12 eyes.
12 eyes. Better than
That's a
spider.
lot of eyes.
Okay. Give me. See, a fiend would be a religion check. Give me a religion check for what all you can make.
I'm gonna add 9 fate points to that.
Okay,
Nice.
so a 20. Alright, from the blood, you could make 3 different types of poisons. The white poison, would be like a frosty, like it would basically try and freeze the inside.
Oh wait, I have advantage with. No, this isn't making them. Never mind.
Yeah, this is just figuring out what you can make with them. The black one would, that its blood would be able to melt someone's insides, so like a powerful acid. Rock. Give me a second. Pull up a rock.
I think it was Phoenix. It was the winged ones.
There. The Vrock's blood would just be a regular poison. Just poisonous.
Okay.
The horns probably could make a flute out of them. Could probably use them to. Let's see, how big are the Abishai's horns? Maybe a crossbow could be made like out using the horns to hold the thing. Maybe daggers. Femurs, ribs, teeth, arm, bones, brain. Different types of weapons for those. For the brains, those could probably be used to make some weird poison.
Brain poison with prions.
So, what would you like to try and make?
Let's actually try the freezing one first, and she can try to use her void claws to help out as well.
Okay.
Because she has cold in there.
Give me a... I want to say it's a religion check, but I'm trying to remember how to brew items.
Depending on...
I know for my potions, it's my medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Medicine
Oh,
works.
that. Okay.
Yeah. Depending on the potion, I thought it was either medicine or nature. So
Cypher,
So
are you
29.
assisting?
A cold-based potion? I'll assist, but with just an arcane check.
That was exactly what I was going to ask you for.
Does Estrella have a cold spell?
I
Oh,
don't.
someone popped.
Oh, you lost someone?
Oh, it was Estrella.
Oh
Unfortunate.
no!
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Do you have the mug at the ready?
I do not. Probably
By the way, is the
should.
store still up? I might need to get another sticker because, like, my current one's pretty faded out.
Already? Nice.
Well, I mean, it's on the phone, so I'm holding it all the time.
Okay.
It was expected issue.
Sistrava forgot to plug her computer in. She's grabbing the charger and plugging it in right now.
Oh, there we go. Mhm.
And I feel she does not have a cold-based spell.
She's fine on that.
Mhm.
Apparently, I've turned into Strava now.
Alright.
Here we go.
Um,
Technical difficulties averted, because I'm pretty sure Zastrava can hear through Cypher's setup.
Actually, she's in her office.
yeah, it's
Oh,
fine
oh
for right
my.
now. So that being said, you're able to craft together the potion. Cypher's able to help because this isn't just the nature of like the crafting and the medicine. You're also having to take the arcane forces of the Abishai's nature and put
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Let me see. I think I do have a cold spell.
Ooh.
Let me grab my character. I had everything all nice and set up. And then I got the power failure, and I was like, oh god.
Oh, is the storm I had a couple days ago hitting you now?
No, I just failed to actually plug my computer in correctly.
it happens.
Welcome back, though.
Thank
Just in time for some deadly poisons, I'm sure. That will definitely not be used on any allies.
Well, I don't have a cold spell, but I do have poison spray.
It can be for the straight poison.
Yeah, I can help with that.
So you working together with Cypher and taking about for this one, I'd say it takes about an hour and a half. Just because of learning the different components and stuff. You create a either ingestible or explodable.
Oh.
So it can either be what is it? It's either
Cocktail?
contact or drink. Poison of frost.
Okay, cool. And that's pretty neat. Off to the acid, I suppose. Actually, no, we'll do the refract poison first. So, I'll toss another medicine out.
For a
27.
second, I thought that was gonna be a 20, nat 20.
Would have been great. It would have been great.
That would have been awesome.
Potion of revival.
That's poison, sir.
Anyone
Poison of
assisting you in
revival.
this?
This is Strava for the poison. This is just the straight poison one, yeah.
Does Strava give me a Arcana check?
Arcana. Oh, interesting. Let me see what I can do.
At least you have lucky.
So let's see. You're able to, in about an hour, able to create the poison of Vrockbrain,
Okay.
what we're gonna call Vrockrot.
Okay. Okay, cool. And do either of you know anything with acid?
No, I've always found acid too crude. Destroys the bones.
Fair enough.
I don't think I have anything with acid. Could help with some thunder. Get some zappy acid.
Well, I suppose no help with this one. That's a 30. That's pretty neat.
There's nothing wrong with the 30.
Mhm.
This one, you're within another hour and a half because you're by yourself. You're able to melt the brain down into nice acid.
Neat.
So,
Okay.
Abishai acid.
Okay, cool. Thought I was using the blood. Was I using the blood and brains?
This is just the blood. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. Time to make weird potions or poisons with brains now.
We're a strange group. Can you imagine letting someone into your home? It's like, you can take the rest of the day to relax. And they're like, bet. Just start boiling blood and brains and shit in your foyer.
And at this point, you're
That's
able to
what we're-
actually utilize Nova's tools to help because there are chemistry sets and stuff like that too.
Oh, extra helpful.
It's a good place to be doing all of it.
Oh yeah, because she's released from the
Yep.
circle now. So,
After the first one.
okay, cool.
So brain of the white one or brain of the Vrak first?
Frack brain first. I'm so
Right.
glad that I can't get a crit fail on this.
Are you getting any assistance with this one?
Yeah, probably from either Cypher, Zestrava, or both. See what they can imbue, because we don't know what this is going to do.
What are we trying to add?
Well, Vrak was poison, but we can add probably other stuff as well. So get creative.
Add some bane or fear or bestow curse.
All those could be interesting. Up to you what you do, though.
I'll add some curse into it.
You said this is the brain?
The Vrak, yep.
Do you have any of the blood left?
Do I
There's
have any of the
probably a
blood?
little bit of blood left.
She has a little bit of the blood left.
I could turn that blood into a bloody acid.
Oh.
You
Interesting.
all make weird things.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're here with us. You're just watching this.
Yeah.
Just scribbling in
Esther's
the
just been
book about-
quietly like taking notes. I have nothing that I could like specifically do here, so I'm like, I have no exact plans.
Yeah, but like you're like the best person. You're the one that actually writes all like the lab notes and like make sure we actually record our experiments.
That's pretty much. I just assume that I borrowed Aurora's book, and just every time I see her do something, I write it, and then I write it, and just like it lets her stay focused on what the hell she's actually doing.
This one singed 3 whiskers.
So, guess we've added a little curse, and does that mean Zestrava needs to roll
Yes, please.
Arcana?
All right.
Starting to mix magic with potions.
Dope.
Which curse are you putting into this?
Let's see. Bestow curse. Hmm. While cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage to this target. We'll go with that portion of the curse. And we'll choose strength.
Interesting.
Make them nice and weak.
So
Potion.
a cursed luck potion. Or poison, not potion. It is a drink. Like they have to ingest it though.
Okay.
Will that
Running
consume that
specifically there.
spell slot as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And now for the Abishai brain, which is the cold one, so time for Cypher, because he had cold stuff.
I do not. I have necrotic.
Okay, well, you helped me with the cold one before, so you can help me with this one. And possibly add something else to it. Up to you.
Not my best roll.
Sometimes it works.
Mind frost poison.
Mind Frost. Oh. That's interesting.
If you want, you can go through and roll checks on figuring out what all of these do. Or have someone identify them.
I guess have Cypher.
Or just have someone let you know how it goes for them.
Will you just drink this and let me know what you feel like afterwards?
Yeah.
And this is one potion of each.
Yep.
Very
And-
fun poisons.
That takes you to just about like 8 o'clock at night.
Fair enough. I don't have the gold for making potions, so she can't make potions.
So are you working at identifying him yourself, or are you just putting him away?
I guess identifying them herself.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some medicine checks on. Let's first start whichever one you want to start on first.
Well, let's start from the poison of frost first.
So the poison of frost, as said, it's either a contact or consumable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a DC 21 Constitution save.
Okay.
Or 10d6 points of cold damage, as it basically just freezes over whatever it's come in contact with.
Oh, that could be so bad if drank. Okay, cool.
If drank, you do have disadvantage on the save.
Oh, what if she did what she did to the other bandit that was trying to get Drisalja?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, well, off to the rack rot.
$24. 24 was the first one, right?
Yeah, 24.
So Rock Rot is a DC 21 to save. Constitution. This one I said was contact, if I remember correctly, right?
I don't think you actually specified, but I will write down
It is contact. And if they succeed on the save, they only take 1d10 poison damage. If they fail on the save, they take 1d10 poison damage at the start of each of their turns until medically healed.
Oh shit.
That's so bad on so many levels.
Yeah.
As it
But
would
it's
just
fun.
basically, the poison would just congeal on the skin and just keep eating away at it.
Makes sense. Also terrifying. Off to the Abishai acid. $15, not as good.
You know it's a DC 21 save.
Mm-hmm.
You know you did pretty well in making it. An acid. It burn things, melt things pretty well. Yeah.
Could she possibly... Oh, this is gonna hurt. But can she possibly just drip one drop of it onto her finger? She's
Are
curious.
you failing your choosing to fail your save?
Yes, but she's hopefully gonna not have poison all go to waste.
It's not a poison.
Oh yeah,
It's an acid.
Yeah.
You know hydrochloric acid and how you drop it on something and it just starts to sizzle and burn. Yeah.
Ooh, that's used in an explosive.
Woo!
Okay, cool. Ouch. How much damage? At least it's only a drop.
16 points of damage.
Okay. She's okay.
And what do you do? As you have 6 seconds before
she's just immediately using her key to heal herself and possibly like
what are you
shove
doing
it
about
under...
the acid? As it's still on your hand.
Okay, this is a workshop, yes? She's gonna find the I forget. It's like the eye wash station, but like for other body parts. But she's gonna stick her hand like directly in there and wash it as she's healing and she's she's doing the thing.
Give me a medicine check.
Heal on the way.
Oh. Ah.
An 18. You're able to go and find the wash bay real quick before 6 seconds happens because you were about to take some damage again.
Mm-hmm.
And wash it off of you.
Phew. Okay, and I will spend the key to heal myself.
As you spend the key to heal yourself, you do see your bones of your hand. Like the bone.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's very corrosive stuff.
And I'll let you know if you get the full thing as contact. It is 10d6 points of damage. 10d6 acid.
Okay.
As you've now experienced. And it's 10d6 of acid every round until you've cleaned it off of yourself.
Okay.
No, that would be death if someone drank that.
Yeah?
Pretty much.
So definitely don't use that unless I actually want to kill someone. Off to the cursed luck. I suppose it's in the name, but
26. Okay. This one is another DC 21. It is a... Let's see. It is a contact poison. And...
oh, you said it was a drink poison.
Did I say this one was a drink poison?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Sorry, brain. My brain is still foggy from being sick. Drink poison. They've drink it, whenever they get hit, they take an extra 2d8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And they have disadvantage on strength checks.
Oh. That's really good. And final one.
I'm hoping for
Mind
another
Frost.
failure here for your knowing.
Because you want me to try it out, don't you?
Let's drink it. Let's see what happens.
She's not drinking any of these. Ooh.
DC 21. Only drinkable. And it gives you... If you fail... Check. Yep. If you fail, you get 1 level of exhaustion. And then it doesn't end until you succeed twice. After you've failed the first time. If you succeed the first time, you're done. But if you fail, then you have to succeed twice. Because you make saves every minute.
Okay. That is a pretty terrifying potion. Or
terrifying.
poison.
Yeah, because that will... If you keep failing, you will go to level 6 exhaustion.
Ooh.
Like, every minute you have to make another save as your brain starts to freeze over.
Oh.
Not necessarily
It's
a
like
combat
Ashra's super
one.
nap time. Mm-hmm.
You have made some wonderfully deadly poisons today. Do not. She's going to very specifically. What does the Mind Frost potion look, or poison look like in the bottle?
A shimmery white liquid.
Do not, and I will repeat this several more times. Do not ever drink this unless you want to die.
Good thing Asher's not there.
So, Shirku, what are you up to?
Yep.
Well, considering that Asha vanished, she's going to try and figure out where she went in this single workshop area that they're all enclosed off in.
So you're heading up the stairs?
Yeah.
Start heading
Couple
up.
things. Yeah, a couple things on his mind, but first things first. Friend.
How long are you going to keep walking up?
It's a spirally windy staircase.
20 minutes.
You start walking up, and you know you were at the top of the staircase. 20 minutes go by, you're still walking up. You haven't found any doors.
Is that so?
Yep.
If I look back, how far back down is it?
You don't see it. It's circling.
Huh. Well, let's keep going forward, I guess.
Gonna keep walking?
Keep walking.
How long are you keeping walking for as you keep walking up the stairs, hearing the metal, the clinking of metal of your boots onto the metal stairs?
Why do I feel like this is a never-ending spiral?
How long do you keep walking for, Shirku?
Okay, yeah, this is unending. 10 more minutes.
10 more-
And I guess head back down then.
Okay.
The fact that you committed for a whole half
This-
hour really
Yeah, the
impressive.
sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah, I would have laughed if you would have said 2 or 3 hours.
I'm not gonna take point of exhaustion. I'm sorry.
Yep, you find nothing else up there.
Yeah, that's a looping illusion then. Yeah.
Yeah, illusion.
Yeah, you get the point. Yeah. At least he didn't stay up there first long enough to feel alone. Either way.
By the time you get back, they've already started making potions and all of that stuff. They're out of the circle.
Perfect. All right, that's well. The only other thing to do is, do we have a map of Ashenbrook? I forgot if we had one or not.
Just the map of the world.
That's yeah. Oh, I suppose that can work. As this isn't really that good of a sparring space, as I don't want to destroy things in the workshop. Shiriku is actually going to do something different for a change.
Oh?
With that world map, he's actually going to take a look over it and start making plans for, well, the future. As, well, there's already ideas for taking out the civil war issue in this current continent, right? But Ashenbrook is afterwards is going to be another one, and he is going to plan to try and, well, retake his home if he can. And that he needs to actually work on a strategy for it.
Okay. Don't mind me.
Nah, you're fine. But I'll be honest, I could take a look at the map right now and think one over the week, but
Okay.
I think that's too soon.
Ashra.
Yeah.
Hours start to pass.
Let me free.
Poor thing.
Nothing, no
Doesn't
sounds are
Nova
heard.
like go places?
You don't see Nova anymore. You're like in a birdcage at the top of a tower. That's not actually a birdcage, but it allows you to at least see the outside.
Quick, Asher. Let down your hair.
Your feathers
Yeah, feathers.
and a molt and make a
Yeah.
feather ladder.
Ooh. We look out. We look for delightful places to go and strategize.
You see
You
lots
can
of
only contain me for so long.
things made by metal. Lots of shiny things out there in the
Mhm.
world. You see a lot of people walking around, some of them just flying around.
Ooh.
A lot of people wearing a lot of shiny items.
The heist can begin
Oh,
sooner.
very enticing.
Mm-hmm.
But you are
We'll
stuck
see.
up there.
We'll see if some bits of the breath like warps the metal again.
Trying to breathe on it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll on a. Roll a. Like, are you doing like a full breath?
No, we're seeing if it responds to like a little. I think it's watery again. Or liquidy.
As you breathe your fire on, like, trying to, like, make it as a blowtorch, you just watch as it kind of, the heat reflects back at you. But since you didn't do a full breath, it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it seems very reflective.
Ooh, this'll be good. We take in a deep breath and we settle out a billowing yellow smoke, and as soon as it pops open, there's going to be so much goodness as we start pacing and settling down for a long nap.
Okay.
Mhm.
As you settle down for a long nap, you watch as the sun starts to set. As that's happening, Asker and Aurora, you watch as the metal in the room starts to shape and change and morph and become liquid. And you watch as like tables start to of metal just start to come out of the walls and then drips down the different legs of the table and forms the table. And you watch as the walls start to open up to like a watery circle as sets of silverware and plates start walking out onto the table. And then food starts walking out onto the table.
Why am I imagining a Mickey Mouse episode?
Yeah, I guess.
This is
Be our
very
guest.
subjective.
Put our service to the test. Ashra, you watch as you're laying down for a nap, part of the wall starts to get very liquidy, and you watch as giant, like it looks like it's a cow, just starts to walk out, and then it falls down, and it's just a dead cow.
Forever.
That's weird. We're going to continue to work on filling the bird cage and waiting for it to pop down onto everything, and it will be glorious.
Give me a will save.
The attempted hospitality was great.
You don't eat things that fall over on their own.
That was why I started laughing, because I was like, Ashra's not going to pay any attention to that at all.
Oh no.
Ashra, it sounds very tasty. Like that smell. Oh,
Mhm.
so good. This cow is going to be delicious.
Mhm. And Ash will spend the next few minutes in that very like indecisive state between like I'm finally comfortable in bed, but like kind of hungry. Or like when you wake up and you know that it's cold outside of your bed sheets, but you kind of need to go to the restroom.
You watch as its legs start to move, and like it starts to spread itself apart.
Mm-hmm.
You can just watch as like the ribs fray, and you can see like the meat all juicy.
Oh yeah, that's definitely too sus. That's some cursed. That's some cursed right there. We're just gonna fire breath that. Like,
Oh, you're going to make it a nice smoker for you. Got it.
no, it's more like it's clearly possessed by something. We're just gonna deal with that right now.
Nice. It burns like you would expect meat to.
Look, I'm just saying, from the psychology of a hunter,
Mhm.
like unless you're a vulture and stuff, you don't eat what kind of falls down in front of you. This is how you get to the bad place. But onwards. How's the rest of the party enjoying the buffet serving itself up?
I was a little
It is a
concerned.
delightful experience.
Of course, I know what's there.
Yeah, Cypher's like, the dead come to life.
Mm-hmm.
And Asker gets to watch all this too.
Asker was just like, this all seems safe, I assume. And just, like, sniff it.
Laura's also gonna sniff her food. She's a little concerned.
Doesn't Aurora have detect poison now?
Yes, but she doesn't have a U leaf.
Mm.
That is some
I don't think you
tragic.
need a U leaf for you.
Oh,
Oh, how fortunate.
okay.
Because you're not doing it magically.
Fair enough. I guess as she's kind of sniffing at it, the detect poison and disease will just activate because she doesn't really know that she has spells now.
Yeah, I said it's not really a spell, it's more of a
What was that from
Patient?
Monk or something?
yeah, it's a feat.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Not poisoned, not diseased. All good.
And you said it
Gonna
was.
be confused as to how she knows that, and then just kind of take a bite.
You said there was roasted chicken and like walking in with the dinner plate, right?
Yep.
As one walks back, Shuriken reaches over, rips off the leg, and
As I said, it was basically walking to your plate and then going.
oh, perfect. Yeah, you can't just rip one off before it falls over. Just then you look you over the map.
Ashra, you watch as the wall gets like kind of after like 20 minutes of the cow sitting there.
Right, so
The wall starts to get all liquidy again. And then you watch 20 gold coins.
Oh, ho, ho.
And then
We will chase the
it's-
little animated coins.
They sit
will
in the
flee.
cow
Oh no.
and just lay down in the cow.
Nova has no understanding on the thrill of the chase.
Nova's a wizard. He doesn't chase for
Yeah.
nothing.
But there is a fun few minutes, at least in the beginning, when they're first coming out, and we'll just nab them. We'll think on. Like them much. And have a good time.
Oh. Technically, Aurora would ping for the poisons, but they're in her bag, so well,
Yeah.
not bag, but they're in her pockets and shit.
You know
Or
those
like
poisons.
your ability would like, I would assume like let you eventually kind of ignore those warnings.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you know about your own poisons.
Cool.
Ashra, did that entice Ashra into the cow at all, or no?
We'll definitely like have some fun enrichment, slurping out the coins from inside. You know, it's like a cat feeder.
So you haven't actually ate the cow at all yet, right?
No, the cow's very sussy.
You watch as below the cow, it starts to get like liquidy. And you watch as 2 platinum pop up
Oh.
and like embed themselves in the cow.
Oh my god.
I wonder if Astra holding out even Lego would make it more money.
Time to like grab the cow and claw it apart. And just, you can imagine viscera, like just blood and such, like gets scattered across the room. So we just rip kind of just onto the walls and such.
Give me an
So we hunt and
investigation
dig it
check.
down. Oh yeah.
Nova's really trying hard to get Ashra.
You're not able to find the platinum. You don't know where they went inside the cow, but you know they're in the cow.
Yeah.
Good thing Astra's not here to watch this.
Oh yeah, it's just
I'm
a
gonna
room
hate
gets
every
covered
part
in
of
blood.
this, but I personally think it's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It is hilarious.
We'll
It's
eventually take the medicine and just like munch into bits, like sniffing around for the like 2 chunks that smell of platinum.
If you
Since I can.
if you eat the cow 50%, you get the 2 platinum.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
It's like feeding your cat medicine.
Oh, yes.
Is that
Or
what
when it's
Ashra
just
is?
like, for whatever reason, your cat just suddenly decide, oh, the feed you've been getting me for like a couple of years is no longer good enough, and you're just like, cat, please eat something.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh my goodness.
Is that what Ashra is now? A cat?
Isn't
Cat
that what
dog.
Ashra's
Definitely
been?
not.
Ashra has cat daughter.
Ashra has some cat vibes, but is definitely far from Orion. And off we go.
So, anything else from the party for the rest of the evening?
Just waiting
Oh.
patiently for my dagger.
Also, question: did you ever say anything about making the eyes into poisons, or can I use something else for those?
You haven't figured out. You haven't
She'll
given.
probably
Yeah,
research it later.
yeah, it's one of those. What do I do with eyes?
She might ask Nova.
Through seeing?
That being said, Cipher. It's a spell component of a somewhat regular spell, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, you watch as eventually the wall, after the tables kind of soak down and fall into the ground, you watch as the wall becomes liquid again once more, and this metal golem, like leaky metal golem, just starts walking out, walks over to you, holds out its hand, and you just watch as dripping into your hand and forming a ceremonial dagger.
Is Asker near Cypher during this?
You guys are all in the same room.
It's probably going to amuse her. He's gonna gingerly, I guess, like, never trusted constructs. They're just too finicky for my liking.
And it just into liquid metal and into the ground.
Asker's just gonna look at you and go, "What do you mean?"
You know you're getting out of an undead. A construct, though, so soulless and emotionless. How can you trust those things?
Asker just blankly looks at you like, you bring back soulless and emotionless things all the time. I've seen you do it more than I'd ever like to have seen in my life.
Oh no, if you look, mine have a personality. There's a spark of life in there.
I don't want to look at their personality.
You done with experiments over there yet?
The potion making drained me. I'm done experimenting for today.
Your one experiment of the day.
Goodness.
I still have yet to actually get my experiment for the echo, but I suppose I can wait for a while.
Okay. Night comes.
Dago!
There's nothing. Do you guys set up a watch, or do you just sleep? As you do watch as night comes,
Roy's gonna do a watch.
Okay.
Yeah, Shirk is
'Cause
gonna
she's-
do a watch out of habit.
Scared of the skeleton.
You do watch as metal starts to it all gets all liquidy again, and beds come out. They're just made. Ashra, you watch as part of the floor over there just starts to get all liquidy and metal after you finish your food and everything like that. And then you watch as just piles of metal pillows arise harden, and then just soften, just creating a nice little nest of pillows.
More sus.
This isn't as sus.
Like, that's less sus than the cow that came in and killed itself.
Yeah.
It just randomly has heart attack. Just
I think the cow walked in and killed itself is going to be the
That was
entire
the
next
thickness on
recap.
the sleeping fog.
You should have seen when I tried to make a turkey carve itself. That was an interesting one.
That was particularly a messy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
To work on getting a nice thick fog to poke around in later.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you all
Settle down.
settle in. Aurora up for first watch. Go ahead and give me a perception check. You don't see anything throughout the night. It's a very quiet. You kind of. Actually, there is something you do see. Like, just watching over everyone. Everything looked kind of natural. You look up at one point, and you see that the blank, like, metal ceiling has been replaced with a view of all of the stars.
Are there any specific constellations that she can see?
Give me a intelligence check. Yes. Yes, there are.
She's gonna kind of flip to a new page or whatever and start drawing out the constellations that she can see and writing them in Common and Dwarvish to give to Cypher.
Oh, the
Give
door
me
is
a. With that nat 20, you actually recognize.
Alistair.
These are the constellations above Goldcrest.
Oh.
Like, this is what the night sky would look like above Goldcrest.
That's gonna hit her with so many memories that she's just gonna kind of shrink back and continue doing her stuff.
Yeah. Who's up for second watch?
that'd probably be Shirku.
Aurora, you get to go and wake Shirku up.
Yeah, she'll kind of
And
shake
this is
him
the
awake,
midnight
kind
watch,
of looking a little bit shell-shocked, and then she's just gonna probably crawl into Asger's bed and sleep there.
And Shirku would be completely curious as to why Aurora looks shell-shocked.
And
Confused.
yes, Astra, this is the night watch. It is night now.
So we've been trying to make a thick yellow fog to obscure a bit of what I'm doing and see if the fog is seeping out anywhere.
It's all stuck in there with you.
Okay.
All that fog is going to be released once that cage is opened.
Just trying to get the claws screeching onto walls and floors.
Give me a. Well, as you start to screech and scratch them, just kind of notice that it just kind of goes to the. as you like apply the specific pressure, it just kind of goes to liquid, and like your claws just go through and kind of just get left with the liquid, and then it just reforms fully. But now your claws have the liquid metal in them.
Great. We'll take that hand and try to punch it on through.
And like do it again.
Since it shows some, since it shows some give, try to like push more straightforward rather than scraping on top.
Give me an Arcana check.
God, what is with these intelligence rolls?
You're in a wizard's tower.
Yeah.
Oh, but I do study materials, apparently.
You mess with the wizard. Not our wizard.
You think there's a way you could get back to the stairway from here?
The resistance on the floor feels a bit different.
No, just like if you're going... Are you doing it to the floor or to the side of the wall?
So I was going to do a bit on like both, kind of see if there's like weaknesses where I've kind of seen it soften before, where it's clear.
Just the side of the wall. The floor is fully fine. Like it's floor. So you think this could get you back to the staircase, though?
Oh, so it's like... It's not like a... Because I thought we were going up.
Mm-hmm.
And so then the staircase to the floor would be on, like, the floor.
Nope. Staircase to the floor is around you.
Okay, so, like, the staircase wraps around the tower and then rooms to the center. Trying to understand the construction.
You're actually like thinking about it and you're like, this doesn't make any sense. The staircase should be down below me, but I can get to the staircase through here, which I can see the outside, but I can get to the staircase through here.
Oh, excellent. Then yeah, then we're going to kind of see how we can push on through and have it give away.
How are you trying to have it give away? Like, what are you healing for?
Yeah, and so seeing that there's a place that that kind of consistently softens underneath the claws, and that like lets me push a hand through, and then we're going to try like with the head like pressing through with the horns and all.
What are you imagining as you're doing that?
Definite. At the forefront is getting out and about.
Like out and about outside or out to the staircase or...
To the outside. That's what the yearning is.
Don't find anything. You're still just clawing at door. Or clawing at wall.
Oh. I will think
We
on
jumped
this.
a bag of Doritos, so that's cool. And
So Shirku, your watch.
Yep.
How's it? Anything specific while you were doing your watch, or just?
Well, considering it's a watch out of mostly of his habits, he would normally set a trap, but they're inside of a single room, so he can't do that. Yep. His echo puts off light, doesn't it? He can't do that either. He doesn't want to wake up the others because something has a little bit of light. Oh yeah, he's gonna look.
hunting is bad.
He's gonna
He's
look.
gonna.
What was that? What
I
were
said late experimenting is bad.
what were
What
you
do you
saying,
mean
Shirku?
half the party needs their spell slots?
You know what? One of the habits he's had for keeping watch before he had that nice shiny echo is he always had an echo in another position keeping watch from a different location that can watch his blind spots. So he's probably going to summon one and have it placed somewhere else in the room, like the opposite side of the room.
Okay.
So I can effectively watch his back.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
So yeah, effectively giving him two perspectives at once. Yeah, not bad.
You don't see anything really happen. You do see the stars up above you. A little strange, but
It's magic. He stopped questioning magic.
give me a history check.
History?
Yep.
Yeah, he's not as good as history, but let's find out.
Stars feel familiar up above you, but yeah, they're stars. You're not the navigator. You just walked around and killed things.
So though being it familiar does interest him, though. Now he's curious to why it's familiar.
Yeah.
Because he's never been out here before. Oh well. He doesn't know constellation, so he can't say anything.
Yep. So who's the next up for watch?
Strava will wake up.
Alright. Yeah, Shirku, after the time's up, Shirku will walk over, kneel down, and shake the Strava awake.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my. Ugh.
Make smart decisions.
Any specific? I love smart decisions. Any specific thing you're doing during watch?
Just kind of walking around, investigating, just seeing what might be uncoverable in this building.
Are you staying in the same room or?
I'll like poke my head out and like see what's happening and try and keep an eye on things. Make sure nothing's sneaking up.
You don't see anything there, but you do see a spiral staircase, one side going up, one side going down.
I was going to go up the spiral staircase.
You start walking up the spiral staircase. How long are you walking up the spiral staircase? It's just the same metal on both sides, the metal floor or metal stairs.
After like 4 or 5 minutes, she's gonna be like, I don't think this ends, and like look back down.
I was gonna say, if you went longer than 30 minutes, I would have asked if you were challenging Shirku.
Want to give me a perception check as you enter back in?
Yeah.
Asker, you get 5 fate points.
Thanks. Yeah, my little idiot cat there is sitting behind the television that we have in our room. He tried to start going backwards, but he couldn't like figure out backing up. So I just look over and he's got both hands on the TV and he's looking at me. And I was like, I swear to God, if you try to push over the TV to get out of there, we're gonna have problems.
You don't want him to be a reality star?
So,
Not like this.
a couple of things you notice. Asker has energy around her that looks like it's starting to accumulate, but it's gonna be a little bit. And up above there are the stars. Those are the stars above Storm Harbor.
Interesting. My home stars. Maybe they look unique for everybody. Can I make like I don't know, maybe like an arcana or something to see if they're
Arcana would be a good. They're definitely an illusion. And it's definitely an illusion you can tell probably to mimic the stars above where you were born.
makes sense.
Or
Very interesting.
someone rolled really, really low on the stars. Alright, who's the last watch? Asker or Cypher?
Oh, I'm waking up Cypher.
I guess
Asker
it's my
gets-
turn. So he's gonna grumble. Why stand in the divine tower if we can't frickin' sleep through the night?
Because Asker's about to get attacked again, and you seem to know how to handle that well.
It's a divine tower. I would hope it has defenses against a little curse.
Clearly it doesn't. She's got energy swirling.
But it's not manifesting.
You can handle it. I see you in a couple hours.
At least Asker gets kitty cuddles for most of the night.
It does make the night much better in her mind.
Cypher, if you take a look at Asker.
Yeah, that's probably the neighborly thing to do.
You got another week.
Cypher's gonna explore, but he's gonna look at one of his skeletons, go stand over her and make sure nothing happens. I'm gonna go explore.
Oh. Where is Cypher exploring into this tower?
He's gonna wander around.
In the room or in the staircase?
Probably the staircase.
Down or up?
Well, he's used to going down to find all the interesting stuff. Yeah, the blood room was underneath the tower.
So you're going down?
Yeah.
How far down are you walking? As you start walking and just metal on the left, metal on the right, metal on the stairs.
Does it look similar?
Yep. Exactly the same.
He's gonna touch one of the walls and cast Identify
Outside or inside?
inside.
A second. As I need to pull up the exact stats of this spell.
It's a very fun thing to do.
Let's see, D&D, Light of the Long Rags. Arcane info. Learn which spell created it. Yep. Is there a way to quickly get to with? Sorry, I wanted to quickly. Can I quickly hop? I can. Yes. Good, good, good. Sorry, 1 second. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know why I wasn't expecting this.
I was like,
No,
this
it's
one I feel like
expect
I did
identify.
I'm just thinking if like Astra would like think like maybe we just go down and they just happen to meet up. I don't know how fun that would be though.
Let's see. Trying to remember which one exactly this is. Oh, Cypher's finding trouble getting one fate point.
You were muted.
I'm muted?
No, Cypher is muted. I think
I just
Cypher
rubbed
was
my
like,
nose. I didn't make a sound.
oh, okay.
They changed the name. Okay, yep. So this is equivalent to what would be a 12th level spell. Genesis, which is creating your own plane within the astral plane. This has been modified as that it's no longer in Celestia, it's now in the mortal plane. But yeah, it's a plane that he has created that he basically has complete control over.
Well, this just makes being on watch pointless when you're in something like this. He's going to realize he's stuck in a loop and like, I'll have to remember that for my own tower. That's a clever trick. And head back to the main room.
Yeah.
How's Asker?
Nothing's happened. I said it's going to be about a week or so. Yeah. Wibbly wobbly time magic.
I don't like wibbly wobbly time magic personally.
It's fun.
Are there any books in the room we're in that seem interesting?
Give me an investigation check.
Huh.
Tonight is the night of nat 20s.
You
Yeah,
like grab a
well.
random book. It doesn't have anything in it. You start to think of, as you're like, if you put it back and you're like, what? Like, someone would expect, like, the history of Rolla to... And now this book has the history of Rolla.
Oh, isn't that a clever little trick? So this can access knowledge. I did say I would fix my book. I'm gonna think of the flight spell.
Okay.
Oh no.
Give me an Arcana check.
Look, if I can't get away with things, I'm going to help Cypher.
Yes.
One of us is committing crimes tonight.
Should have woke Neil up for crimes.
Well, Mila or Ashra's in a different area.
You think the flight spell, and you pull a book, and it's not the exact flight ritual. It is the spell fly.
Well, it's better than nothing. I will transcribe that.
Nom 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 nom. And you notice it's not transcribed. Your book actually spits up and regurgitates the rest of the book.
Ooh.
And then you
I'm
notice
just gonna-
the pages, like where the book was trying to eat the other book, seem to be kind of melted. You get 2 fate points.
I'm just gonna put the melted metal next to Asker and go back to my 3 skeleton hammock because one of them's watching Asker for me.
Okay. The rest of the watch passes without issue. Ashra, I assume you went to sleep at some point?
Oh yeah, we're just in and out of naps. Testing ways out.
As the sun starts to rise, you watch as a door starts to shimmer into place.
Oh, we're looking forward to this.
Nova opens the door. I assume he has to make a con save.
Let me double check. Yes.
What's the DC?
For the cone attack, 14. I've been working on this though, but we'll see.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, there you go.
As he just... Was that really necessary?
Mm.
this way. You were the most expensive guest last night. And he's gonna start walking
Doesn't
down
really
the stairs.
comprehend that, but follows. Just a face of like, no idea what you mean. Just continues along.
And he leads you down for about 10 minutes down until you guys get back to the rest of the party. And he kind of opens as he gets there, the doors open and breakfast. And as that happens, you guys get anyone who's still laying in bed gets dropped as the beds melt into the floor.
Just cat yell.
Shirku's probably already up out of habit again because it's
So
up early.
Edgar's holding Aurora and then just wakes up because the bed drops underneath them, and then there's just a skeleton above her.
Welcome back to hell.
Asger just shrieks and like looks. She would be grabbing her spear to stab it, but
Kind of has cat in the way.
yep.
The cat saves the skeleton from once.
Well, that's one way to wake up.
I see my guard kept you alive, Asker. You should be happy.
Good
Did I
morning.
need a guard?
Yeah.
Alistair, what are you doing? What did you find? Why are you eating paper behind the television?
As Asker loses her damn mind. Starts talking to imaginary cats.
Talking to imaginary- Asger will just look at you and go, I think that the only person I need defending from is you. I didn't used to wake up like this. Even when we were on the road, I didn't wake up like this.
I'll get used to it.
Awakening.
You did one exciting life, and I feel that's been fulfilled.
Cypher.
What?
Read the words. And she's showing you the constellations and Dwarvish and common versions of them.
Cypher will study it
Nice.
while eating breakfast. She can't skip the most important meal of the day.
And it's a good breakfast. Pancakes, sausage biscuits and gravy, French toast, waffles, omelets.
Still don't have any doors.
Yeah, Shirku goes straight for the meat. He ignores everything else.
Oh.
He's a meat eater.
Asger's just going to enjoy the nice breakfast to be like, good stuff. It's nice to have nice food. At least I assume it's nice food.
Nah, that's
Asker?
probably mate.
It's better than Tristram. Or Tristram.
Oh no, you're dead.
That's a lie. Nothing will be better than Tristan's food.
There's the power of love. Must not be underestimated.
You mean the triangle?
While Aurora eats, she's actually gonna kind of take out the pendant and rub the opal kind of mindlessly. Still thinking about
Ashra
Night of the
Ashra
Stars.
has a moment. just unintentional sort of. And eventually gets put away and we're back to things.
So, I discussed with the others and with Ellen last night.
How'd that go?
You talked with Ellen?
Yes. Her idea is to force a separation. To force Malphus into his own plane. So that way his control over the world is diminished. To do that, we would need the power of the different elements that we had gathered before. There are 4 elements that were used to keep the world together. Fire, air, earth, and water.
Out of character. So is this Avatar now?
Yeah.
This sounds kind of like what you did to make Elena got Alistair.
It
It's
is
a piece of paper.
It is partially similar. You will need to take, and he points up, and you see the Roland shield start, like an image of it. You happen to recognize this instantly as the shield that Radagast the Brave had once wielded alongside your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparent, Gaelic Iron Guard. It's the Iron Guard's crest. It is a shield that has an orb of each of the elements in it.
Mm.
And then as he says that, you notice that this is actually the shield.
Asger will, like, a little bit more amazement as she's like, oh, this isn't just... I thought it was just an image.
The shield was used... The understanding of the shield was used for the help of creation of the magic to help Imagina float.
That's quite the interesting shield.
It's like, that's rather interesting. It wasn't what I was expecting to hear you say.
Does it need the shield to float?
Not anymore.
I'm hearing all
was-
this and getting so many ideas.
I wonder if it was also used for other floating things.
The main way... The Temple of Air used to be... The one that they had found was a floating area. It is not the same space that I will be sending each of you. I'm going to be giving you... And he, like, snaps his fingers, and you watch as the orb of water pops out of the shield and floats down to his hand. And he hands it over to you, Asker.
Asger will just hold it and just, like, look at it and, like, so you have the orbs that we're looking for already? If you're giving me this, it seems like we're kind of already there.
Are you filling them then?
They haven't been able to have their proper energy filled. They were separated about
They need to be refilled.
8,000 years ago. You're going to need to go
Nifs.
to where the source of the energy is and draw out the full power of the orbs.
Oh. Asger will just kind of, like, look over her shoulder at the group and just go, I think that day will be the experiment of the day when we get there.
You will not be traveling by foot.
No.
Oh?
And he gives you
I was like, we didn't make a flying boat, I promise. That wasn't... It's just a rumor.
I happen to know of hidden depths and his abomination.
Ooh, congrats, you've made something labeled abomination. Don't you feel proud, Cypher?
I actually kind of do.
Yeah.
That probably is a really good look.
I feel like that's not his first abomination.
What Nova is holding is, it looks like actually a tiny replica of the tower that you're actually in, and he hands that to Aurora.
Okay.
This has 4 charges. It'll allow you to 4 times to come back to here once you're done with what you're done with in each of the temples. To get you to
I
the
thought you said the shield had 6 elemental orbs.
4.
4. Okay.
For each of them, I will be teleporting you to where you need to go.
So we've been to at least one evil elemental sort of keep before, and it didn't go terribly well for us.
Those were different ones than what you will be going to.
I mean, of the 2 that we've been to, I don't think we did terribly well at either.
This will be a different one. Each of those were the original where they were hidden away. These are where the source of the power is.
See, that's what concerns me, is that I imagine these are going to be stronger.
As that you took on a Balor on your way here, I have full faith in you.
One
glad that
person
someone-
did that.
Shirku
Yours
looks
also
up.
did damage, okay?
Shirku looks up and
Wasn't
looks
totally
over
sure.
when that was mentioned. But
It's like, thankfully they're on our team.
This is one of those
For
things. You do not need to be holding each other to use the magic to get back here. It is attuned
my
to
God.
all 6 of you.
So
So
does that
if-
mean if one of us presses the panic button, we all go?
Yes.
That makes that a little bit easier, so we have a tendency of splitting up in evil tombs.
That has
Right.
happened at least once.
It's happened a few times, which is more than it should have.
that reminds me. Didn't you once say that some of Malthus's power was stolen by Man of Mirrors?
For a time, that was true, correct?
For time, so Malthus managed to get it back then.
At the same time that Ellen ascended. Or close enough time.
I see. So if he got it back, that means that the Man of Mirrors doesn't have that power no more.
Correct.
Okay. That voids that concern then.
I mean, does that mean that there's a chance that when we do this, there'll be a chance for him to attempt to steal that back?
The only way that Lestrade gained Malthus's power is through tricking Malthus into a deal.
Which is why I asked that question, because if Lestrade still had that power, he could force Malthus into another deal in order to bring him back. But since Lestrade doesn't have any part of Malthus's power, I don't see any way that they can connect in communication.
They would have to agree, which would be a terrible thing for us all anyway if they were to work together anyway. The last time both of their power was together and controlled by one of them, and not even the full extent of their power, is when he created the dragons that...
Who created dragons?
Dragons?
There used to be 5 dragons that were of, well, the size of a mountain.
Where are they now?
Like a certain green dragon.
Yes.
It's like, hypothetically, if we've seen such a thing before,
Yes.
is that going to be something we need to be dealing with as well?
Maybe at some point. The heroes of old went through and slaughtered all but one of them. The only way... if they combined their power and were able to create more... Thankfully, there's not been a true dragon around, well, besides the one, very few. And I do not consider you a full true dragon, at least not on their levels.
I know I'm not. And it sounds like I have a lot of work to do.
At least not yet. You're working your way there. I know you. You're gonna
You
still work
seem
your
to
way.
have fallen more along the path of flomine mixed with gems and crystals. It's an interesting path.
He does really like gems and crystals.
But
What does that have to do with Plomine?
when Plomine was originally banished, she was changed from her normal form into the form of a giant platinum dragon.
What does
Cypher
that mean?
tries not to be
Taking
seen.
notes.
Esper will like pull a book out of her bag and just like, see? There's just like a fucking 2-page spread of pretty platinum dragon drawing.
Most of the
And
world
Ash.
didn't believe that she was a platinum dragon, but there was one who was able to see through it.
Oh, and Asher gives like that low sort of chuckle looking over the picture on the path to ascendance then. I'll switch to the tail.
Everyone seems to have their size set on this ascendance or not. Apparently, we have other problems to deal with.
Should we be concerned about others seeking this power once we start going after it?
I don't think that that'll be an issue, as where you'll be going is here but not here.
What do you
And
mean
plus-
here but not here?
It's almost as if you're in a different, a half a step of a plane across.
Well then,
And
let's seek and destroy.
I'm not
Let's
exactly,
go!
and I'm not currently exactly being used as a spy
I thought,
puppet.
I
So
am with Ashray
yeah.
right now.
Let's go!
Are you all ready?
Join me. Join me.
Yes.
Join
This
me,
is
Aurora. Let's
concerning
go!
on my level, but okay, let's go.
good luck
And
on
with
this
that-
end then.
You all circle around. He starts to chant. And
Oh no.
you watch as the water or the metal around you disappears. You get, for a second, just diving headfirst into water. And then you appear around a marble base. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
God damn it.
Yep. Mhm.
We're not starting a dungeon delve at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, that's fair. I'm just excited for a dungeon delve. Because we're all really good dungeon delve characters, so this arc is going to be so good for all of us.
Into the thick of it.
And Aurora has an experiment to do that Rin
Oh no.
gets to do things with.
Yep. So I thank you all very much for coming in and joining us today. I hope you all had a wonderful time. We'll see how they do in an actual dungeon delve or 4. Have a good
Have fun.
one.